As Siddhartha grew, so did the shadow of the ancient prophecy over Kapilavastu. King Suddhodana watched his son with a mixture of immense pride and quiet terror. He knew he had to fill the prince's mind with the weight of the world, before it drifted to the heavens. The king summoned the most brilliant minds across the land. Fierce generals, wise scholars, and seasoned ministers were brought to the Golden Palace. Their task was to shape the young prince into a ruler, grounded in duty, power, and the burdens of the earthly world. In the grand royal library, surrounded by mountains of ancient scrolls, the lessons began. The head scholar taught him the sacred Vedas, the cosmic order, and the duties assigned to every station of life. He spoke of the sacred duties of kings, and the ancient order binding ruler and subject. Siddhartha listened with perfect respect, absorbing every word with effortless grace. But when the scholar paused, the young prince asked a question that shattered the silence. If the cosmic order is truly perfect, he asked softly, why do the weak suffer endlessly under the strong? The scholar hesitated, speaking of karma and consequences carried across lifetimes. But Siddhartha's eyes held a deep, unyielding sorrow. How can a ruler rest within his palace, the prince whispered, knowing that suffering still remains beyond its walls. Seeking to harden the boy, the king sent him to the training grounds. Under the scorching sun, the commander of the Shakyan army taught the brutal art of war. He demonstrated the use of chariots, the swing of heavy swords, and the strategies of siege warfare. A great king must expand his borders, the general proclaimed, his voice echoing across the courtyard. You must strike fear into the hearts of your enemies. Only through absolute power can you ensure absolute peace. He placed an ancient royal sword in the young prince's hands. Siddhartha held the weapon, not with the grip of a warrior, but with the gentle hands of a healer. Is a peace built upon the foundation of terror truly peace? Siddhartha asked. If we spill the blood of others to secure our walls, does that blood not forever stain the earth we stand upon? The general stood in silence, his eyes fixed on the heavy blade. For the first time, the general found no answer. Next came the ministers of law and wealth, teaching the prince how to govern the realm. They explained the harsh laws of the kingdom, the strict punishments for thieves, and the collection of taxes. They spoke of justice as a scale, balanced only by swift retribution. Siddhartha looked at the ledgers of wealth and the books of punishment. If hunger drives a man to steal bread, the prince questioned, is it truly his crime? Should justice punish only the hand that steals, or must it also ask why that hand was empty? The royal teachers, masters of their crafts, were left unsettled and uncertain. They gathered in secret chambers with King Suddhodana, their faces pale with concern. Your Majesty, the head scholar trembled. The prince learns faster than any student we have ever known. He understands every lesson before we have finished teaching it. But every answer we give only leads him to a deeper question. King Suddhodana turned away, his heart sinking like a stone in the ocean. He looked out over the glittering, impenetrable walls of Kapilavastu. He had built the perfect cage, woven from gold, power, and pleasure. But as he watched his son standing quietly in the gardens, looking at the distant mountains, a terrifying realization washed over him. The golden cage was secure. But no walls on earth could capture a mind destined to awaken the universe.